I would have been grumpy under normal circumstances if I'd have watched this live because the ladies' Elimination Chamber match was on first. And God, again, even if you like the girl wrestling, isn't an Elimination Chamber match before the Elimination Chamber match like having dinner before you go out to dinner?
I don't have a problem with the women having an elimination match. Because, look, there's like two ends of the spectrum. AEW, who uses their women like crap, and WWE at least gives them the opportunity to have the same kind of match as the men do. But I agree with you in the sense that I would, as a promoter, I would have two separate cards with two separate elimination chambers.
Well, did anybody seriously think I'd watch this?
It was a good match. It was fine.
Oh,
it was fun. It was fine. There were moments. Asuka was good. Liv Morgan was selling really nicely. Raquel, she's got that back. She showed her off her back. And then
baby got back.
Who else was it? Carmella. Carmella had her moments with her comedy. And who else was in this? And Nikki.
Comedy in an elimination chamber. We're putting all of you in a cage in separate pods. And when the horn sounds, you'll have to come out and fight. And the last person remaining. And comedy.
No, but it was all right. And then Nikki Cross is kind of like the Roughhouse Fargo of the division. She just comes and does
now
crazy stuff.
Insult the memory of the fabulous Fargo brothers.
My favorite nickname still is when she went from Nikki Ash to Nikki ASH, and you decided to just start calling her Nikki Ass.
Well, that's what she's still making out of herself.
But it was fine. It was all right.
It's this pale, fishy, white, doughy girl running around acting like a goof that obviously...
She's acting too goofy, I agree with that, but she's the crazy one in the division.
Okay, then send her to therapy. I don't know what to tell you, but she doesn't... No, God damn it. Anyway...
She's the killer Carl Cox of the women's division.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oscar won, and 35 minutes of pay-per-view time disappeared. 35 minutes by the time this was over.
It was a good match. You know what? If you had given it a chance, you may have liked moments at different points.
When I talk about the men's elimination chamber, I will illustrate, and it's not even anything against. Well, yeah, it is against most of these women. Natalia, Raquel's got some potential.
Natalia, I forgot she was in there too. She was actually. This was one of the best showings from Natalia I've seen in a while. She was great. Well,
she's in Canada. But the point is, for the same reasons as when we get to the men's match, I'll talk about it. They had a gimmick match that needed participants rather than participants that needed a gimmick match. That's to foreshadow it. But let's move on to the opening of the wrestling program with men fighting with a grudge for some reason.
Boy, you're over the top with this now.
They're gonna. It's
not even the start of the program. You won't even give them that.
Sanitized, but give me some fucking somebody that's mad at each other going to get in a fucking fight. God damn it, that's over 5'6".
Someone should bus all of these women wrestlers to your front lawn so they could yell, "Acknowledge me! Acknowledge me!"
I would. I'd be picking them off from up here on the third floor office picture window.
Stop it.
Anyway, Brock versus Lashley. I'm a pretty deadly son of a gun with a slingshot or a bow and arrow. I've got some of those suction cup bow. I could plant one right on fucking old Nikki's forehead. It'd stick there like fucking...
Richard Pryor in The Toy, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.